around these rocks today. Let's just see if we can get a couple good zooms. You know how I know? It's 52 degrees here, and it is sunny. The air is perfectly cool. It is just the ideal, from my experience, time to be here. What is that pile of death? Look at that. Bizarre. What is that? I see that stuff sometimes. I think this is what it is. I see it at the petroglyphs inside the caves. Sometimes a lot of it. I want to see if these guys want to say hello. That one, remember that my new place? Where I zoom like this? That where the magic dude was and the other guy with the hat. I got some really good captures there. Those are the places. So one thing I've been realizing, guys, is they can be right here, but when they're set up in those big groups, they're almost, except that I found them on the river in certain occasions, but most of the time in their areas, they're back. I know they're here. Where's the funk? I swear I just saw something. Hold on a second. See, you always look at places, see how it's starting to look weird, and you have anywhere there's triangle peaks is something. I'm not saying rocks can't come up to a triangle, but it's not too often near them without it being special. Where is that spot? The way that tree is there looks funny to me. Right there. Where's the other ones blocking us? Other side is the best. It's right at the top and the other side. And I have caught amazing things this way, you guys. I caught them. I'm going to try to find that spot today. Remember I caught them in their magic? That was a great picture. I'll find that. That's what, it's only blurry because it was that far away. Yeah, not even that far. It was like, I was zooming straight up at them from the car, and I got them with the staff and everything. What does that look? You gotta look, they're so strategic. I didn't see them, but I saw, like, with my eyes, it looked like a cave or something. Because remember, you got their markers. That's one of their markers right there. Make no mistake about it. And then behind it is open. Like into the ground, I think a lot of times it doesn't have to be open, and it still is. Believe it or not, like they can still exit there and enter. Like that one guy told me, he's like, some entrances big enough for me, some aren't big enough for me. Natural stuff happening. But I just don't want to jump too far, like let me film that then, before we start assuming. That's such a spot. That's heavily decorated for the rocks. That might as well be the sign for the Holland Tunnel. All right, let me go up. I know it's good because they always tell me before I go in if it's good. They don't do it where someone like me is going to see it unless it's okay. You can walk in there. Could be a day for the bike. Even just an hour. I just want to take a peek in there. Watch this. Are those markers? What's going on right there? It's something because of these rock stacks next to me. It's got to be. Whether they're markers or... Where was that? Is that it right there? That's it right there. That's a face. You guys, that's such a face. That's how they do it. All right, good. Because until I went to my eyepiece, I can see that's just white rock. But it looked like it might have been them, like on the screen. There's no doubt that those are markers right there. Look at there's holes under them is that a hole or what is that? Is it that black stuff? That there is a pathway to everything. Okay, so whether you can obtain that or not is, I don't know, you know, but it doesn't mean there's still not a way. So there's a way for any, you could there's probably a technique to almost getting as close to God as any living human being has ever done, even though he might not be physical here. Anything is possible. That's one of the reasons I really am pushing with these guys, because I feel like you know, you're gonna be known. You know, like I know that I'm known. You know, and that's kind of cool. So even if I don't figure something out, I know they're aware of Mark. Maybe they'll give me a break one day, or if something happens. All that junk in there. I can see that from here. I feel like it's really weird. That's the problem with these guys. They can appear as two rocks just like that. That's not them, but you know what I mean, that's it could be. That could not be them, but it can be in situations. It'll appear to look like that to you, and then, you know, so to try to locate that among this is like, it's really difficult work, you guys, because sometimes the best ones aren't gonna let you know about it. Right there. Only sometimes. Look at this structure, you guys. So this is an X, a giant X. That's all one giant system right here, which means they're probably up in the trees. I'm on some kind of crazy path. Look at this, you guys. How can anyone... It's all there. They got to be in there. It just has to be. It has to be. Do I want to film them? If it's easy, yeah. Look at that, you guys. That's that structure, the first structure I was showing you. Okay, and it's a trident, a giant trident X. That's too cool. That can't be this close. Look at this, you guys. I'm gonna go slow. I gotta go slow. I'm excited, but I will never forget how excited they made me. It's like I was accepting his emotions. When I say his, it could be like 5, 10 of them, I don't know. Look at this.